America, Katelyn BOUYSSOU.
Katelyn! I know. You can't help it, can you? I know. Oh well. Right, there she is. In the white judo. She's been off from high-level competition for a long time. But she's a tough competitor. She ended up wrestling boys at her high school, and beating them.
Not bad.
What a tough cookie.
What a nightmare for the
Well,
for
can
the
you
boys.
imagine it? You go out there and you know your opponent is Kay BOUYSSOU. What you don't know is that it's Katelyn.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got some real talent. It is a little bit unfortunate, a couple of injuries and then uncertainty about where to go, what to do, what to select, all sorts of stuff, but a little bit late for a rush, a late rush at the Olympic Games. I don't know what happened in between. Maybe we'll chat with her.
Yeah.
But she has been up here before to chat with us, famously in 2009 at the Junior World Championships when I think they were in Paris. And then, a few other places that she's been to. She's what do you call it? Photogenic. That's one of the words, I suppose. Yeah. She's a very pretty looking girl, and she's nice to chat with.
That's right.
Yeah. And Dad is a judo coach as well. He's terrific. Yeah, she fought at the Cadet World Championships. Where were they in 2009? Where did we go for the first one? They were in Budapest. That was the first one. And then we were in Paris. And then 2009, it wasn't the World Championships, it was 2010 it must have been, when we were in Tokyo. Yeah, we got that one wrong, because in 2009 we were in Rotterdam, so it couldn't have been then.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
We just got to get the dates right. Alvarez has picked up a penalty. Who's in the chair? It's Jimmy Pedro. He's got the pleasure of sitting in the chair for Miss BOUYSSOU. Well, that's not a bad little effort. See, the difficulty for Katelyn is, having not been in and around high-level competition for a long time, there's an edge that you're not going to get it today.
Mm-hmm.
It comes after 2, 3, 4, 5 tournaments. There's a sharpness, there's a feeling, and then there's all the preparatory work leading up to that level of competition. She won't have had any of that. So it's very, very tricky. And she's in a tough group, because if she wins this, she's only got the number 1 seed. Munkpat Urantsetseg. She's got the right tempo, however. It's a good rate of attacks. Alvarez is already down by Shido, and in all honesty, is looking as though he's going to end up with the second. Three mats we've got going here today. It's enough because we've got the 5 weight categories, so that should be enough. As long as BOUYSSOU can keep up the tempo, it's not necessarily having to get a score on the board. There is enough going on for Alvarez to look passive again. She's finding it difficult with the grips and the movement, the timing. Yes, the BOUYSSOU can keep busy. Squeeze past Alvarez and maybe pick up some points. That's a nice effort again. Yeah, bang. So that hasn't changed. BOUYSSOU's throwing skills are still there. He's got good groundwork as well. Osaekomi. Well, a first outing in a long time for Katelyn BOUYSSOU, and ends up with a win over Luz Alvarez of Colombia. It'd be interesting to look up the record for Alvarez, actually, and just to see what she's done and where she is on the IJF World Ranking list.